Alright, change of plans. I thought I was gonna do more running and stair climbing. I'm like, I gotta do squats. I've been neglecting them. It's tough catching up with everything in the workout, depending on how much time I have, how much energy I have, so I woke up today. It took me a while to wake up, but I woke up a little earlier and now I feel kind of good. So I'm going to do some squats. I have work to do too, so I kind of alternate. But I'm going to stick with I'm not going to try and progress in the squats today because it's been a little too long since I've done it, so I kind of regress a bit. But yeah, it's all about staying on top of everything and not trying to push it when you haven't been consistent with it. Just let it go naturally. That's always a lesson. So let me set this up, and I'm going to do like I did yesterday with the other exercises. I'm going to take a smaller rest so I can do at least 3 sets of this. So here we go. Hoping that no knees or anything are hurting. Alright, so obviously I was able to do 15 easily. Knees are a bit tight. They're less tight than they would be if I'd been on top of everything. So that's kind of good, but I still have to stretch my hip flexors, which I've been neglecting too. So I'm going to try and do 3 sets, maybe 4 of 15, and then off camera I'll take the time to or maybe off camera, because it's going to already take a lot of film. Yeah, it's going to be a big file. So I'll stretch my hip flexors, and my goal is the reason I'm doing such a lightweight, even though I could do more, is to make sure that the knees obviously to make sure my knees don't give out, but because there's a tightness there, because I get tight quickly and then it affects everything, I want to be up. That's my limiting factor. Just like doing anything with my shoulders, if I get a pinching or an impingement, I back off on everything. So it's the same thing with the squats. There's certain things that I listen to, not just my quads and my glutes. It's the limiting factor that I listen to. So enough talking. I'm going to do another set, even though I'm breathing heavy. It will be good. That's why the weight's lighter, so it'll be enough of a challenge, but not overly challenging. Challenging enough. I was going to get the cardio in there because I'm breathing heavily still. So, here we go. 15. Alright, that was set number 2. I mean, they're not bad, but it's something like I'm not comfortable with my knees and even a little bit in the hip. So if I were to go full hog on it, I would be paying for it later. You know what I mean? Let me just get my caffeine fix. So I have to be conservative on a lot of the exercises to make sure I'm able to recover and things don't get worse in my joints and my fatigue. So the fact that I feel like I was able to do squats today means that yesterday the workouts still allowed me to recover, because I determined my motivation to exercise based on my fatigue. That it determines, like, if I'm really out of it, I don't feel like working out. So, especially at home. Going to the gym is a different story, because, like, just do it automatically. You know, I have a set routine and I'm out. And when I'm there, I do what I can, because there's an environment. Here there isn't. So, now my legs are starting to pump up, so that's good. I've been going for that feeling as of late. Just treat the legs like you treat the upper body. So, let me try set number 3. See how it goes, and that will determine whether I do a 4th set. So, why is this not focusing? Okay, seems okay. Woo. Alright. And I broke my, these are another pair of shoes. I have a few pair of shoes, they're old, but the last pair of shoes that were more the feet shoes, these have a little, these are more for running. Same Nike brand, but they're really old. Going on 5 years, I guess, or 4 years, and I broke the shoelace, so now I have to try to find, well, you can't see this, my shoe. There, here you are. I have to try to find some, get that lens cap out of there. I have to try to find some shoelaces for my other shoes. They eventually broke, but now with the pandemic, I'm like, okay, maybe in a pharmacy. Well, for now I'm wearing these shoes, but they're a little slippery on this floor. I need to clean the floor so it's not slippery like that. Alright, here we go. I'm just babbling. Let's do this set. Again, it's going to be 15. So, oh my God. Alright, I'm actually going to stop at the 3 sets because I felt like my legs were going to give out by the 14th or 15th one. I was able to go a little bit lower. So that's kind of a good thing with having the lighter weights and controlling it and focusing on the muscles contracting. It really helps. So that's a good thing with training at home because you can't load on a lot of weights. Not that I do at the gym anyways, because I'm always aware of my knees, but sometimes a big environment pushes you, whereas sometimes you shouldn't be pushing too much. You know, like when you're on a treadmill next to someone and they're running fast and you're like, oh, it kind of motivates you to run fast, but it might be beyond your limits and then you pay for it later. So you kind of got to stay in your lane. So being at home allows me that. So that's it for that. And then off camera I'm gonna stretch. I might not be able to because of the pump. It kind of makes everything tight, but I'll see you in the next one.